Vashti. The person that I researched from the Old Testament is Vashti. The reason why I chose her is because to me, she stepped right out of the Old Testament into today as a woman who goes against wrong and unfair treatment, and she changed it. She first appears in the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 9. Three key points that stood out to me about her is: point one, back in the day, the ancient Persians had no custom that required the men and the women to dine separately. So because of this, time of the king throwing a banquet for his officials and allies, which lasted for months, Vashti now comes on the scene. Vashti was a queen who cared about the women, who cared about the wives of the officials and all of the king's allies. And because she cared for them, she threw a banquet for the women, which honored them and kept them out of a lot of the revelry that was going on. Point number two. Also in those days, raw Persian women shared equal status with their king. Being women of royalty, they had the freedom to learn skills such as hosting those banquets, archery, horsemanship, to name a few. Also, because of their learned skills, they were unlike all the other cultures of women around them. This put Queen Vashti in having the mindset that she had of being independent and thinking for herself. Point number three. When Vashti was asked to appear before the king for him to show her off like he was doing with his other possessions, she refused. She felt that this was beneath her status as the queen. She took a stand, not only for herself, but for all the women coming after her who would be wearing that crown of royalty. She knew that not following the commands of the king was a high price to pay, sometimes even death. But one she was willing to pay to keep her dignity and to do what's right even unto death. I'm Mrs. Hilda F. St. Clair. I am an SEU student at Church on the Rock here in St. Peters, Missouri.